Yes, no, bless, no, people. Don't forget to rest now. That's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV signing in. As of recent, I've been looking into a little bit of Euclidean geometry, alright? This sort of stuff should have been well with me via primary school, in all honesty, if not the early days of high school, but I paid no attention during these years of my life. I just wanted to hang out, have fun, chat, and in all honesty, mathematics to me, I don't need to talk about or learn about mathematics. So I'm going back to basics. You know what? It's funny because we come out, learn about Pythagoras, but Euclid, albeit supposedly the godfather of geometry, albeit coming a little later than Pythagoras, is not a name that rings so many bells as far as, you know, the curriculum in the education system. So right now I'm actually going through some very young people online lessons just to fill the gaps and lay down the foundation of that which I didn't really learn to much of a high degree whatsoever. So it's quite fulfilling. It's quite enjoyable. I'm not going to lie to you. With that being said, we're listening to Sonic Youth Goo, alright? We're delving into the world of left-wing politic here. And me being, you know, the world's biggest fascist, I'm falling out with this stuff. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very offended. I'm very offended. We've got... That was a joke, by the way. I don't identify with this, that, or the thing. I don't even know what it means. I don't know what one thing or that thing. I don't care. Left wing, right wing, two wings of the same bird, my friend. Don't worry about it. We got Mote coming up next. Track number 5. Let's go. The only politic I believe in is punk rock politic. All right. G.G. Allen is my political leader. All right. Bruce Springsteen is my political guidance. Okay. His voice, this song and its layers of odd-tuned strings never fails to set the mood. Now, we've not gotten into it yet, so we don't know what this is going to sound like. But generally, as someone who's tuned the guitar 100,000 million times in my life, I hate it when it's out of tune. Even punk rock, what's supposed to sound shit, it can sound shit, but as long as those guitars are in tune. The moment they're out of tune, it's over. It's over. Someone says goo over never mind. Someone says same riff as Territorial Pissings. No! I'm offended! I stole my sister's boyfriend. It was all whirlwind, heat and flash. Within a week, we killed my parents and hit the road. Is this a space from a particular comic, or is this a representation of the two front people in the band? I'm still fucking gassed. The thing is, right, when it comes to white male corporate America, this is my calm, right? Yeah, this is my issue. I'm going to leave this here, yeah? But in reference to the last track, I just need to expose this. Because I'm a punk rock entity, yeah? And I don't like the racial connotation, yeah? Because this is the thing, and I don't like hypocrites, yeah? Because I really stand for this and believe in this, and are so far adjacent to the system that I have to reside in, that at any point I have to, at this point, be vocal about it. Sonic Youth and their music, their intellectual property, their livelihoods have been provided to YouTube by Universal Music Group. What's Universal, you may ask? Universal is the world's largest, most powerful music label, right? There's 3 large mainstream music labels. If you are underneath the umbrella of Warner, Universal, or Sony, you are classified as mainstream. Yes, Geffen Records, 1990. Have a look into the background and the rumours around Geffen. I don't know much about it. It's all hearsay. I'm not casting judgment. I'm just saying you can read all sorts about that particular individual, right? Maybe on particular lists, going to particular islands. I don't know, right? When we go into the related, we see they've been synced to a soundtrack. What is it? Let me find out which one it is. Judgment Night. Is that... Hold on, let me just find out, because I thought... Is that synced to a video game? 1 second. No, it's just... It's a motion picture. I thought it was something like Def Jam. Fight for whatever. But the bottom line of what I'm trying to prove is... I like Rage Against the Machine. It makes no sense whatsoever to be the voice of something you're not. Right? Rage Against the Machine is raging against the machine on paper until you look at the contracts they have signed with those whom they are supposed to be fighting against. You bend over, spread your fucking asshole, right? And get bummed for the sake of fame. You sell your soul. For fame, you give away your rights, your creative integrity, and everything that makes you, and you an artist, and you an individual, and you the punk rock entity you wish to express into this world, and everyone eats it up, because now you are now puppeteered to market to a particular type of people who personify you as somebody you're actually not, as you are being puppeteered by those who take control over the big picture. Do you see where I'm coming from? So when we talk about anti-establishmentarianism, how anti-establishment are you when you're signing contracts and have to say, yes, sir, to that which is? That's all I'm saying, people. What more do I need to say? I just need to leave that there, right? Because I come from a circuit where politic is the be-all and end-all. I come from punk rock, hardcore punk, and blah-de-blah-de-blah, where it's so anti-establishmentarianism, and then you pay attention to the message that's been said and what you can and can't say, and you think, wait a minute, this is the progressive politic in the world we live in, which is ridding of the family unit, ridding of our organic biological nature and shunning that as if it's a problem, and having us abide by rules and regulations that those who are making us do so don't abide by themselves. and beyond the message and the politic that is hypocrite. All right? That's all I've got to say. Do I know what one political party is compared to the next? No, because I know voting means fuck all. So I don't abide by that system and structure, and I don't abide by acts that put forward and ride the wings of having a message they don't abide by themselves. Don't shun the system you're in, because the system you're in is allowing you to shun the system you're in, because they know that the kids you're marking to are believing you are someone you're not. And then that system that you are supposedly shunning can use you as a means of manipulating them kids to continue serving as a foundation for the system that they hate. You're used as a cat's paw, right? Useful idiots. I don't know what I'm on about, people. I don't know what I'm on about. I'm dumb, I'm stupid. Punk's not dead.
When the seasons circle sideways out of turn, and words don't speak, just fall across the carpet. You're just in time to watch the fire burn.
Do you think an act that has something proper to say about the establishment would be allowed a pedestal to say certain things that could change the status quo for that establishment? It's not going to happen.
It seems a crime, but your face is bright, you love.
It's not going to happen. And just to add one more piece of the cake, right? Just to out this situation, just so you know, if you are a fan of Sonic Youth and you believe in the message they say, I respect you for believing in that message, but you have to acknowledge when they're speaking out against white male corporate America, Geffen Records, whom put this record out in 1990, David Geffen, is literally, as of 2024, the wealthiest man in entertainment. Okay? Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? Let's continue on. How rebellious. On another note, we got Jay Mascis as an associate performer here. Jay Mascis has been on a lot of records. Jay Mascis is from Dinosaur Jr. He also performed with G.G. Allen, believe it or not, which I referenced at the start of this listen through. I swear he had an association with Nirvana as well. I think he's Seattle-based, Jay Mascis. He derived from US hardcore punk. He was involved in that circuit from what I'm aware. You know what? I didn't really pick up on the odd tune strings. Maybe they meant... I don't know. I didn't really pick up on it. It wasn't a clash. There was no disharmony in relation to them strings. Fast. Someone says the best of the best 90s album, and someone responds, "OK Computer is from 1997, dumbass." None top that. Is this just a free piece? It says, I like this song because I think Lee might have been the best singer in a band of three. Unless it's just saying three singers in a band of three singers. Because it sounds to me in this soundscape there's more than three. But it wouldn't surprise me as well. Some bass tone though, eh? Some presence. Bon bon. That was Mote. The arty-farty noise at the end was very self-indulgent. Very self-indulgent. It sounds good to be a creative artist and you're in the studio and you like making a load of noise and it self-fulfills your own expression. Because I've been there and done that. But for the listener, for the audience, who gives a fuck? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that personally. But decent tune up until that point. Not too bad at all. My Friend Goo coming up next. Yes.